Day 45 of starting a successful brand. 45 days ago, I became a new person and I was reborn. And I began my pursuit of starting my brand MUEL and showing you that when you align your passions with your purpose, everything and anything is possible. Yesterday on day 44, it was an extremely eventful day. As you guys know, in business and in life in general, things happen. And business is not only about what you do in the business, but it is also what you do outside of the business, and who you are inside and out affects business. This channel and this community isn't all about business. It is both personal and professional growth. And yesterday was a tough day personally. And I want to share this experience that I've had or that I went through yesterday because it is life and it is real and it is things that will happen. Unfortunately, hopefully they don't happen in your life, but unfortunately with how life is set up, anything that can happen will happen. So we are bound to go through some trials and tribulations. It's all about how you handle them and how you overcome them. So I want to share this experience that I've had yesterday on day 44 around 7 p.m. right as it was getting dark outside. My mom called me and she FaceTimed me and she showed me her axle was broken. Her tire was completely off. I'll show you guys after. Her van is outside now and it is pretty messed up. So she called me because she needed my sister's car. And my family has been using my sister's car for a couple of months now because their car was out of service. So we've really only had 1.5 cars. Sometimes their car works, other times not. So my mom needed my sister's car. And my mom lives in Pennsylvania. So it was about a 3-hour drive. It was getting late, but she needed the car and she needed to get to work. And she didn't have the funds to use her credit card and do a rental or get the car fixed immediately because they still have to come and tow it. I'm actually here waiting on them to come pick up the car now. Excuse me. So it has been an interesting couple of hours as we are trying to figure out what she's going to do with her car. How am I going to get back to Long Island? And this comes in the midst of all this turmoil with my part-time job and me coming home from my corporate job. So there's a lot going on. Not only am I personally going through my own battles, but so is my family members. So is my mom, and she's struggling with her own finances, period. So I came out here, I got here around 10:30, and I posted some clips that I made from day 43. Posted them on Instagram, on TikTok, and I was really tired. So my plan was to post a video that I made Friday on day 44. I made a video with my camera. I was going to post it, one take, and tell you guys what I did yesterday with the SMS subscribe list and all that I accomplished on day 44. Instead, I decided to get some rest and wake up early in the morning and then work on that video. And when I went to go check on my laptop to download the files and transfer them to my phone and then edit them, my laptop was not in my bag. So that's on me. I left it at home in Long Island. But it was pretty bumming that I didn't have my laptop to do the work that I need to grow my brand, which is on me. I take full responsibility for not checking and double checking that it was in there because this is my job now. and I need to be prepared, and I need to take my equipment every single where I go so I can work on it. I'm a full-time brand owner and I'm a full-time entrepreneur. If I don't have the equipment I need to be that and to do the job well, then I'm failing. So my plan here with this video is to record it and then post it when I'm back and I have my laptop, so I'm able to send it to my phone and then send it back. I'm still going to try to find a workaround. My mom does have a laptop here that I could use, but it's a little bit slow. I'm going to find a way. The problem with that, with her laptop, it's not an Apple, so there's no AirDrop, and CapCut is not usable on an old laptop. Try it for yourself. Anyway, so I was already a little bit worked up about that. Another piece of equipment that I forgot was clothing. So I had a meeting that just came in as soon as I got here, scheduled for today at 12:30, and it was kind of I assumed it was going to be an interview style meeting, but it turned out just to be a regular informative meeting. It was with my mentor. He invited me, and I got an internship with an up-and-coming video platform. Not only is it a video platform, it is a platform that is going to take viewership to the next level and take how we watch entertainment and why we watch entertainment to the next level. And I'm super excited to go into more details about that, but this is more so focused on the events that have transpired in the past couple of days and hours. Throat's a little bit, let me warm that up. So, unprepared on me. Phone's ringing right now. I'm gonna cut. So that was actually the people who are coming to pick up the van now. So I'm going to go outside, give them the key. I'm going to show you guys. It's actually raining, but I want to show you real quick what my mom's wheel looks like. I don't want to damage my camera, but I got to show you. So here's Lola. She's about to freak out because she does not like random people. She likes to think that she's scary, but she's really not. Get back. Get back. Yeah, I can't. See that rain? Alright. So the dude was actually pretty cool. He just picked up the keys. He's going to come back. He had to drop off his groceries. He said his shop was right around the corner. So he was pretty cool. And he said, he kind of gave me the wink wink. He was going to help my mom file it as an insurance claim. He was saying how if the ball joint broke this way, then it's not. But if it broke this way, then it was like. So hopefully he does that. And hopefully I didn't just jinx it. But he seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like he's going to help her out. Still, as all this is going on, and it's okay, Bubby, it's okay. As this is going on in the morning, and my mom and I are trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I'm doing this, and it seems like there's been a little bit of uncertainty about where I'm going to be doing this from. Because, yes, my grandparent, yes, my Nana. Because, yes, I can stay in Long Island. And, yes, I can work on the brand from there. But there's been a lot of new changes. And there's been something else now. You know, when it rains, it pours. So there's been another thing that has happened with my family that is now affecting me and also the brand. So I am kind of, this is business. I'm kind of not worried about the future of the business, but this is the purpose of me telling you guys this, and the purpose of me sharing myself with the world and sharing my life is to serve as a reflection of the true side of business, of what business really is, and the things that you have to work through on the side. Sometimes, depending on your situation, that can either make you the best businessman, the best businesswoman, the best business person in the world, or it can break you and turn you away from your goal and turn you away from your business. And this isn't just about business, it's about purpose. And it's about me pursuing my purpose of helping others. So by me sharing this quote unquote private information and me opening up, it is to show you that, to show you you're a real person, you have these struggles, and it is also to help myself get over my fears of being perceived and being seen and being heard, and it's like a diary. So as all this is going on and I'm struggling to figure out how I'm going to post my content, even though I had a few videos that I can already chop up and post, I was still concerned with me not having my computer and me not being able to work on my brand. So after my mom went to work, I was able to use her iPad and I was able to work on Illustrator and just play with my designs, try a few different things because I did have files in my email. But after I realized that playing with the design wasn't the best use of my time and there was other things that I needed to do, I was preparing for my meeting, which was supposed to be an interview, but I wasn't fully prepared, as you can see. So I was kind of hoping it was going to be more informal, and I'm super excited that it was. While I was preparing, it gave me the realization, and it further affirmed my mission of the brand, and that I'm aligned with my purpose, because as I was getting ready and I was putting on this collared shirt, I was feeling all the feelings that I felt throughout my interviews and throughout my time working in a corporate space, and feeling like I didn't have the correct clothing that I needed to fit in and feel comfortable. Although it was informal and it wasn't a space where you needed to wear a suit and a tie and a collared shirt, there was still this feeling of inadequacy when I was in that space, and there was this feeling that I need to be better than to fit in, and I had to do more than the expectation because of who I am as a black man. And yeah, so moving forward, so while I was getting ready, I felt that same feeling, like, and put on this collar shirt again by the interview. I was wondering, this is going to benefit the brand and benefit me as a creator, but I was wondering, like, yo, this is why I created MUEL, and this is why I am and will continue to create clothing that helps people in those moments, and also serves to balance, and also serves to create balance, because I don't want people to feel like they have to fit in, but I want to give them clothing that helps them fit, quote unquote, fit in, that helps them feel confident in those spaces and helps them feel like they can do anything, and that they know that when they put on MUEL, it is taking away those feelings of inadequacy, and it is taking away those feelings of not being enough and not being on the same level as others in any particular space, and it is filling those gaps with confidence, comfort, and filling it with purpose. Filling it with a symbol that serves to show others and show themselves every time they look in the mirror and every time they look down at their shirt, and they are reminded that they are in line and aligned with their purpose, and they are on their journey. And that's what I want out of my brand and out of my clothing. I want to look down and be like, man, all right, let's go. Every time I get a little bit off track and I'm like, what is there to do? I look at my shirt and I'm like, all right, there's something else that I can do to further my mission and to get closer to my purpose and to align my passions with my purpose. So after that feeling resided and I went through the meeting, as I was in the meeting, my dad texted me and he told me that my Nana had a stroke. And I was like not shocked, but I was not shocked, but kind of numb with the craziness in the world and everything that goes on every single day, from just, I don't even want to say crazy, but the wildness of the world that we live in. And you hear all these stories every day. It's numbing even when it happens close to you. So when my dad texted me, I was numb and I was distracted and I was just in my meeting trying to process. And even now I'm still processing it because I'm far away from Long Island, I'm far away from my Nana, I'm far away from my dad, I'm out here with my mom. So it's hard because it doesn't really feel real yet, but she went to the hospital, she's alive. And she is, I'm not sure where her status is, but she is stable. And I just talked to my dad and he said everything was, I don't really know the status, my sister is there, but yeah, so this is what the life of a brand owner is. It's life. It's no different from anything else, and you have to get through the personal side to be successful in the professional side. You can ignore it and you can try to act like all these things in your personal life aren't going on, but in some shape or form they will affect you. And you have to get through it, and you have to keep going, and you have to continue to work towards your purpose and your goal, whatever you're trying to do on your journey. There's going to be times where you feel like, damn, or tough moments, tough things happening with my family. It's just overall like a tough time, especially with, everything that's been going on with the job and, but I'm going to work through it. I'm going to get through it. And I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. This has brought me even closer to my purpose, not as a distraction, but to make sure that I can take care of my family. Like, this stuff is real, and people in my life need to eat. They have health issues, and they have car problems, and I myself need to find somewhere to live, and this is what it takes. This is the tough times that they say will happen on your journey. But I wanted to share that personal experience with you because this is real. This is real life. And I know also, if you're on your own journey, when you do go on your own journey to aligning yourself with your purpose and aligning your passions with your purpose, that you will encounter these same things, and you can watch this and be able to relate to the trials and tribulations and real life events that go on when you're pursuing your passion and when you are going after what you want. And I want to motivate you with my story to continue to go after what you want, because life is extremely short, and at any moment a number of things can just start raining down. You could lose your job, someone in your family could start experiencing health issues, your car could just go out like that. These are quote unquote problems that you will have to overcome and solve, even though you can't solve death. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you show support and keep going. And cherish the time that you have, and realize that it is limited, and make sure that every moment you are in some way, shape, or form working towards your purpose. Let's win from within.